Okay, so now we need to make it so we can reverse this. So let's go into our character, go to our designer, let's duplicate these three buttons. I'm going to change the text to minus. We're going to come to over here, and first up here, well actually first in our character we're going to add downgrade points. Downgrade points hit points, downgrade points mana points, and downgrade points for mana regeneration. Then we come back here, and after we do all of this stuff, we're going to get our downgrade points for our hit points and add one of those. And then we're going to do the same for our mana points when we add mana, and we're going to do the same for this one. So the way this system is working is every time we upgrade one of these, we add a downgrade point. And so if you want to downgrade, it checks to make sure that you have that downgrade point. And then it subtracts the appropriate one, and then it adds back an upgrade point. So that way you can't upgrade something way up higher than it's supposed to be, or downgrade something more than it's supposed to be. You're going to be capped at these bottom values. So I can't end up with, say, only 10 mana points but almost double health. So this prevents you from cheating. Now, and then now after we do that, we have to have a way to save. So we're going to save our game in this place called the VR game instance. And you won't be able to add this save function yet. We have to add this, but you can go ahead and add this VR game instance and get game instance to get to it. And then now I'm going to show you how we're going to make this save game. Now the first thing we need to do is create the actual save data. Now to do that, we come out here, we come up to blueprint class, we do save game, and then click on save game. Now I already did this, and then I created one called save data. Now I'm going to show you how to do the save data really quickly here. Here in the save data, this is all the variables that we're saving. And note that these are all public variables. Now let me show you a quick way to do this. So we're going to come to our character. We're going to go to the one that we interviewed that we want to add. We're going to hit copy. And then we're just going to paste it. Now you can only do this one at a time, but this is a lot easier. Every value that you want to save has to be here. Copy that. So after you have all of your values here, make sure that they're all public. And now you'll be going to be able to save these values. Now, we want to go to our game instance, and to get there, you come out here, you come up here, open blueprint class, and then you can put VRG and get the VR game instance. Now, in here, we're going to start our save. So you can create a custom event, call it save game. Do one of these is valid things, and then we're going to create a save game object, and then here is where you put in that save data that we just created. And after you do that, you can create this save data variable. And after you do that, then you can plug that in here. And then from there, we are going to be saving our data. So we are going to be setting these values, such as the mana, in here. Let me show you with the new ones. I need to set the downgrade points. I need to set these, and I need to set mana points. Okay, now where are we going to get this information? We're going to get it from the character. Get HP get MP, whoops, MP, it's always at the bottom, and then get MR. Okay, then all we have to do is grab all this fun stuff, take it with us down here, we're going to make sure we have room for all of this, and we're going to click it in here, make sure they're all connected, and then that goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Now, after you have all of your values hooked up to each other, you have to actually save the game to a slot. Now here, make sure you put in a slot name. It can be named anything you want, but just make sure you have a name. And then I put a little print string at the end just to let me know that stuff is working. Now we have to do the reverse for the load. First we have to see, does a save game exist? We're going to use our slot name, then we're going to check. If one does exist, we're going to set that a game is loaded. This is going to make sure that we can't double load a game. This loads the game from the slot. This actually uses the save data and accesses it. And then here we're going to do the reverse. Instead of setting stuff on the save, we're going to get from the save and we're going to set on the character. So now I need to set the upgrade points. Downgrade point. Set MR. Okay, and then we're going to get the information from the save. Whoops. MP, MP, oops, MP. Okay, and once again, I'm gonna grab all this stuff from my load. Downgrade, MP, HP, MR. Plug that all in. There we go. And then I do one at the end saying that it's loaded. There. So now, not only, oh, then we got to come back here to our character thing, and after we do this we can save game. Now what about loading? We want to come to our character, and right here under begin play there's this lovely sequence thing. We need to come here, we need to do a delay. We have to give the time for the information to actually load. Then we have to access the VR game instance again. Then we can do our load game function that we made, and then we can update our stats. Now with all that done, everything should be working. And as you can see, I already have a game that I saved and it just loaded. I've only upgraded my health so far. Now let's see if I can do this without actually putting my headset on. I think I can. Nope, it's not going to let me do it. Well, so anyways, now we're able to upgrade our points, we're able to downgrade our points, and all of our information is saved. I will see you in the next video.